What's going on, family? We are right back here. It is day number 20 inside of our 30K in 90-day challenge. And today we are going to be discussing how to create the content for each of the buyer and personality types that we talked about on day 19. Now, if you did not review day 19, you haven't seen it yet, you're going to want to go back and review. This is a very, very, very important lesson in how to understand your ideal buyers. So go watch day 19 if you haven't done so. If you've already done so, or this is your first time tuning in, then I want you to hang out with me anyway, because this is still going to be valuable for you to just have in your back pocket, so that when you go back and watch it, you already know how to proceed accordingly. All right. So my name is Tracy Walker. I am a documented 7-figure digital marketer. I've been full-time on the internet, making money online since 2008. 2008. So I've had the amazing opportunity to learn from masters inside of this particular niche. The do's, the don'ts, the goods, the bads, the pitfalls, and the springboards. Okay. And my goal inside of this 90-day challenge is to share with you as much of those details, but in a very logical way for you to understand and implement, so that if you take what I'm telling you and you leverage it against a program that actually can pay you 100%, like what I'm also a part of, then your ability to earn 30K in 90 days becomes more of a probability. Let me tell you something. Anything and everything is possible. Okay. They say, with the mind of man can conceive, he can achieve. So anything is possible, but the probability depends on you, right? The way that you're going to take action, the way that you're going to give it all you've got, and the way that you are going to be consistent. So let's kind of give a little recap, all right, of day number 19. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't finish my introduction. So digital marketer. Oh, I'm a baseball mom, right? I'm a baseball mom. And so digital marketing has been very, very important in my life overall, even way before I had my son, because it gives me the flexibility to be able to, make money from my phone and be really anywhere. We're able to travel. We're able to go on vacation, even on business trips and things that we do. My son goes with me pretty much everywhere I've been. He's been in multiple different countries, on a couple of different continents. His passport has stamps. All right. And the reason that we're able to do that is because of the flexibility and the autonomy of being able to make money while we sleep, while we fly, while we travel, while we on the beach, while we do whatever. All right. And then last but not least, I am a marketing automations expert. And that means that, I like to have more of my own time to do what I want to do. I don't want to be ball and chain even to my own computer with my own business. I like to have things working for me, so that it takes a lot of the heavy lifting off of me. I am not a fan of a lot of manual labor. Okay, now listen, I am a lady as well. And for the ladies that do a lot of manual labor, more power to you. Okay, I do not like a lot of heavy lifting, and that's physical and that's theoretical. Okay. So even in my online business, I'm not physically doing anything, but a lot of the manual processes, like talking to every single person that could potentially be a buyer, I'd rather leverage that. Having to get on a Zoom and present to every single person just so they could see what I have to offer, I'd rather leverage that. Having to speak to someone in the DM for an hour or 2 or 3 to get them through a mental process before they are able to make a decision to buy, I'd rather leverage that. There's nothing against the people who are experts in doing that. The great thing is that I've learned how to do those things, and so I know how to compare how my time is best used, right? And the way that I've been able to be successful and help a lot of other people make money and be successful online is through them understanding and being able to implement automated sales processes, which means that a person can come to my website, they can put their name inside of a box, and I can have emails going out to them that I only wrote one time, but they go out to this person anytime that they opt in. I can have a video like this playing and educating people all over the world after I do it the one time, like I'm doing right now. It's still going to be working for me tomorrow and 60 days from now and 60 years from now, right? It's going to still be available for people who want to find it, and they can be enlightened by it. And so that type of leverage allows me to make money on autopilot and make money while we sleep. Okay. I mean, you guys have heard that, Charlie Munger has been the person, or Warren Buffett, well, they were partners. So one of them said that if you don't figure out how to make money in your sleep, you will work until the day that you die. And that you got to take that seriously. Okay. Just look at the people around you and see if they're working in their golden years. If so, that plan ain't work. All right. So that is what I am bringing to you. So let's go ahead and get into the content for today. And as I was getting ready to say, let's do a little recap on day 19. We talked about the 4 different personality types. Okay. And the 4 different types would essentially be a yellow, a blue, a green, and a red. Now, if I had to give you just the overview of it, 30,000 square foot overview, the yellow personality is going to be more of your nurturer, more of your people person, more of your togetherness. Okay. They like to do things as a team, and they like to support each other. Okay. That's the general aspect. The blue personality is going to be more of the fun. They're going to be more of the person that's ready to get things going. They're the personality that is, really motivated by excitement and enthusiasm. All right. The green personality is the person that's more of the planner. They are more of the person that analyzes details. And then your red personality is more of your driven type of personality and goal oriented. Now, I will also preface, as I said in day 19, that no one person is just one color. Okay. We are all a myriad mix of all 4 of those personality types. But when we're talking about marketing, and when we're talking about people, right, and making money and having a business and understanding these personality types, what we are referencing would be the dominant color, the dominant personality type more often than not, right? So let me give an example. So me, before I became a mom, I was, very, very, very red, right? I had a lot of red. Okay. And of course I've got a mix of green in there. My dad is a green. My dad is a total green. Okay. So I have that. I've picked that up. I have blue, but it's I didn't have that much blue. I do like to have fun, but I'm more of a I kind of roll by myself. Like, I don't need to be with a whole group of people all the time. Do I have friends? Yes. Do I hang out with my friends? Yes. Right. But do I have to be with a group all the time doing something, having to go to every party, every social, every happy hour, every hookah? I don't. I don't. Okay. And then I had some yellow. But after I had my son, my yellow increased. And how do I know this? Because there's a personality test that you can actually take. Okay. So I took this personality test before and after. And so after a couple of years of being a mom, I realized that my red was still second. My red was still dominant, but my yellow was a high second. My yellow was a high second, and then my green, and then my blue. Okay. So with that being said, I know, because I am much more of a driven, goal oriented person, when I see marketing messages that speak to that angle or speak to that type of personality, I'm more intrigued, I'm more tuned in, I'm listening, I'm focused, I'm attentive. When I hear marketing messages that are more or less like, oh, let's help everybody and we're all going to get there and nobody left behind. Do I agree? Yes, but that's not going to make me buy. It's not going to make me buy. And the primary reason is because, as a strong red and being in business a long time, I already know everybody ain't going to make it. I want everybody to make it, but I already know they're not. And so I don't like to kind of, well, yeah, like, nah, I'd rather you understand that you got to put in work, you got to be driven, you got to have some goals set up, and you've got to willing to be consistent, right? So that marketing message won't really matter to me. If I see a marketing message like cars, like if someone is selling a car and they have all these different specs about the details of the brake system and the engine and the alternator and exactly how much trunk space it is and this, I am not going to buy the car based on all of those details. I'm going to go, like me and my son, we went to go check out the Maybach truck, okay, the GLS 600. We had an appointment to go and check one out up here at the Mercedes-Benz dealership. And look, I got in the car, I looked at certain features, I opened up the trunk, it looked big enough for me. Okay. I went to the back seat. Yep, it felt comfy enough for me. I cut on the air. Yep, it feels cold enough for me. And that's it, right? I don't need to know exactly that it goes to 32.7 degrees. All right. I don't need to know those details. However, there are people that do. All right. And so now, with that understanding, our goal is to create content for the type of buyer that you are seeking to acquire. Okay. And bring into your ecosystem. So, my perfect customer is essentially the single mom that is, over 40 years old. Okay. Now, here's the deal, that person, right? I can still qualify that by saying single mom over 40 that is very ambitious, right? That is career driven, right? And naturally so. I mean, if you're a single mom and you are the person that must put food on the table as well as be the nurturer, right? Then you have to have you have to have both, be able to use both sides of your brain, and be able to step into different roles very quickly, interchangeably. All right. And so that type of person who may be looking to make money online with a digital marketing business, you got to speak to her in terms of family. You got to speak to her in terms of having more time with her family. And you got to speak to her in terms of how much money can be made given the amount of time, understanding that this is a person that's already willing to put in work. They're not looking for handouts. They're willing to put in work, but they absolutely do not have time to waste either, right? Nobody wants to put in 6, 7, 8 months of time and ultimately there's no results, or there's no strategic approach on how to get the results, right? And you can't quantify anything. That woman is going to walk away. All right, just because that it doesn't fulfill her needs and what she needs to do at home. All right. So, in order to create content for that type of person or any type of target market that you have, your perfect customer, guess where we're going to go to give us the leverage and a little cheat code? We're going to head right back on over to ChatGPT, like we always go to ChatGPT to make our life a little bit easier, right? All right. So if you look at your screen there, you can see that I asked ChatGPT to go ahead and first, because I wanted to train it to even know what I'm talking about when I say the personality colors, right? So I trained it to go ahead and give me what the colors are and what the characteristics and buying behavior of each of those colors are, right? So yellow, they say, is the peacemaker. Buying behavior motivated by community, responds well to brands that emphasize unity, prefer collaborative buying, and needs reassurance and a peace about their decision, right? The blue is more of the spontaneous type of personality type. They're motivated by, like I said, excitement, dynamic marketing, fun, easy, enjoyable, inspired, and entertained. The green personality, their buying behavior would be motivated by facts and data and detailed explanations, right? Responds to comprehensive information. They prefer to do research, okay? And they want clear evidence because evidence helps them make a decision. Now, whether you need evidence or not, a person that's in their green analytical brain, they're going to want the evidence. Okay. Now, if you can't provide the evidence, then your point is absolutely mute to them. Maybe not to you, but to them. Okay. So you want to market in a way that documents that. And then your red personality here is the driven, goal oriented. They're motivated by success, status, achieving goals, quick results, time saving solutions. I was just saying this about the single mom, right? Straightforward, no nonsense communication. All right. Decisive with a calls to action, and they need to see how something will give them an edge or an advantage. And I'm saying, you got to market to different people a different way. Okay. So what I did was I went on and I put in a prompt. Okay. You can see this prompt right here. And it says create 5 video hooks, each addressing 5 concerns my perfect customer has. Okay. And I already trained it to know what my perfect customer is, being the single mom over 40. Okay. Where 1 is not having enough time, 2, not having tech skills, 3, how to have an online business without a following. These are kind of their concerns. 4, scared to do videos. 5, wondering how long it will take to see a return on their investment. And I want each of these video hooks to be geared towards addressing each of the color personalities. Okay, so I've got 5 concerns that my target market has, but I want you to give me hooks that address it based on the personality type, right? So that's the prompt. Let's see what it gives us. All right. All right, here we go. So look, we got concern number 1, not having enough time, right? It says, hey, well, I'll let it finish up right now because there we go. All right. So it says, hey, busy mom, want to create a side income without sacrificing precious family time? Discover how digital marketing can fit seamlessly into your life, giving you more moments with your loved ones. Let's find that balance together. That would be a yellow. That same topic now. That same topic, if I'm talking to a blue personality, is, hey, amazing mom, think you don't have time to start a business? Think again. Learn how you can jump into digital marketing with quick, fun steps that fit into your busy schedule. Ready to make it happen? Right? So they know they're ready to have fun. That's the key. That's the trigger for them. They need to hear it's going to have fun. Doesn't have to be exhausted with all the different things, but they need to hear fun. If they don't hear fun, they are checked out. Okay. Green. Hey, moms, concerned about not having enough time to start a business? I'll show you a step-by-step plan to integrate digital marketing into your daily routine efficiently. Let's break it down and make it work. They hear step-by-step, they hear plan, they hear break it down. The green is good to go. All right. And then the red. Hey, go getters, right? Think you don't have time to build an online business? Think again. Discover how a smart, automated sales process can help you achieve financial freedom without taking away from your busy day. Do you see? So we're talking about not having enough time, but it is presented 4 different ways with buzzwords that are attractive to each of the different personalities accordingly. If you can only speak to one angle, and that angle because is that angle was not geared towards the personality of the person you're seeking to market to, because you're not even aware that there is a personality type that you're marketing to, you could really be doing a lot of marketing that isn't landing. This is why sometimes people will say things like, oh, I'm marketing, I'm posting every day, but I'm not getting any responses. Well, it's possible that you're not getting responses because you're speaking the wrong language to the group of people that you're trying to get. Right. So if you're trying to get a bunch of accountants, right, or, people that are CPAs, and you want to show a CPA how they can, make some money on the side while they're running their tax business, and you're not speaking in terms of step by step or methodical or anything like that, you're going to miss them. If you're speaking to teachers and you know that teachers like unity and collaborative work and working together and make sure everybody gets it. If you're speaking in terms of achievement and status, well, that teacher, you're going to miss them because they don't really care about the status. That's the red. Right. So you got to know who you are so that you don't catch yourself speaking in the personality type that is you, if the person that you're speaking to is not the same personality type as you. You get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Okay, so let's go back really quickly. Okay, let's look at a couple more. So we did 5, right? So concern 1 was not having enough time. Concern 2 is not having tech skills. So the yellow, it says, worried about not being tech savvy? Don't fret. I'm here to guide you through user-friendly tools to kickstart. Together, we can do this. Got it? Blue. No tech skills, no problem. Dive into the exciting world of digital marketing with easy to learn, okay, tools that make it fun. Ready for a new adventure? You guys got to be following along, right? You got to hear the difference, right? Here's the green. Tech skills holding you back? Let me show you a clear, detailed roadmap to mastering the basics. Step by step will get you confident and ready. Okay. And red, no tech skills, no worries. Discover how you can quickly learn the essential. See, reds don't want a bunch of fluff. Reds want to know, get to the point. Essential. What are the things I need so I can go? Right? So essential tools to get your digital marketing business up and running. Let's turn your goals into reality. Okay. And so we could go on, but I wanted to just share with you that you don't have to put a lot of brain power into it, but you do have to know how to ask the right questions. All right. So I gave you the prompt that you can use, you can tweak it, and you can flex it around the way that you need to, so that it can actually begin to work for you. And I want you to go ahead and start putting some of your content together. Now, if you do not have a program to create content around, or if you do not have a product, or you do not have a service, and you'd like to have something that allows you to make money in exchange, or a decent amount of money in exchange for the amount of effort that you're putting in with your work, then you might want to consider running with me inside of this 90-day challenge with our Legacy Builder program. Okay. Over the next 90, well, we're on day 20, so we got 70 days left, right? So over the next 70 days, I'm going to be continuing on with a different lesson every day. And the goal is for you to get inside of the community and start using these strategic trainings every single day with the strategies and implementing them so that you can start getting results. Now, one of the things is that we have been very, very fortunate to see a lot of people really start making some money with this. In fact, let me come over here. I'm going to open up something for you guys. And I didn't plan on doing this, but I'm actually going to do it right at this time. Okay. Hold on. Does this thing have me logged in? Yes, I think it does. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to just show you some things inside of this. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull this up, because I'm not joking around when I say people are changing their lives inside of here. Right. Hold on, we've got wins here. That's 20. Somebody says they need 73 TikTok people. How long did it take? Here's a person that said they did 225,000 in 6 months. Okay, but let me just kind of scroll, right? Somebody else, they got their very first sale. It feels reassuring. One small step towards paying off her debt, right? This is what people are able to do when they're making $900, 100% commissions, right? Small wins right here, 30 days in, over 7K in 5 weeks. A win for me, another step forward. First post, look at this, 4,500 in 24 hours, $900 while in Vegas. First sale, woot, woot, okay? They're taking that stripe. They're excited, right? $5,300 in the last 4 days. Someone's 20-year-old son made his first $300 sale, a new $900 sale, 41,928 in total income. Okay, so what I am saying, 17K in 17 days. Someone got a $900 sale while at work. Somebody else made 13,000 in 22 days. Now, I'm not showing you this because I am seeking to guarantee you that you're going to make this. What I'm saying is that there's a very strategic plan, and I'm teaching it to you. I'm teaching it to you, and I'm giving it to you bite size over 90 days for free. And if you head over to www.makemoneywithtracy.com, you will be able to dive into more of the details of what is being taught. And you will have access to that community for my yellows, right? You can see we're unified. We're doing this together. People are sharing their results and sharing their resources and sharing the things that they are doing. When you get inside of Legacy Builder, it is a step-by-step modular training that you can review each of those videos on your own time. It's do it at your own pace. There's no rush to getting it done. But I will tell you, we keep it fun. We keep it fun because we have different Zoom webinars that you can get on if you want to. We have different tech training that are live. These are live sessions that are happening throughout the week. And when you are ready to actually achieve your goals, all you have to do is start putting into action what we are teaching you to do. So I want you to head over to www.makemoneywithtracy.com. Get your hands on the blueprint. Okay. The blueprint is free. When you get there, you're going to be presented with an opt-in form where you're going to put your email address in that form. When you get redirected to the next page, you are actually going to see a video that's really going to share with you exactly how the program works. And then you'll be able to click on that link and take you over to the page that gives you a detailed account of what's in the program, how it works, what you need to do, what you can expect, what you need, what's your next steps, and you even have the opportunity to just buy right now. Okay, so I hope that today's lesson combined with day 19 lesson help you get a better grip on the personality types, your type of buyer, and how you can use ChatGPT to go ahead and create unlimited content for each type of buyer, no matter what your target market is. So I want you to get to work on that, create some content, and I will see you all on tomorrow for day number 21. Woo, we are moving into the end of our first 30 days, and I don't want you to lose any steam. So head over to www.makemoneywithtracy.com, get the blueprint, get plugged into Legacy Builders, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow, day number 21. Let's go. Bye.